Good evening, Wednesday night Menagerie. How are we doing? What is up? How we doing, Menagerie? Why is that still showing? Because you are in the wrong one SETI. Oh my gosh. Okay, I need to change the slides real quick because it is showing the Alt Tuesday because I am in the Alt Tuesday. Yeah, that makes sense. Um, Huh. Okay, let's change that real quick. Somebody talk for me, because I just threw myself off.
Hello, 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 hello.
Hello. Oops. Nope. Fuck.
So
Sorry.
we were recapping Strahd
I
surrendering
hit the
himself
wrong button.
after
I'm
my ball.
sorry.
Welcome to Wednesday night, guys.
Welcome to Wednesday night, where Emily absolutely makes sure everybody knows she is the reason why we have the 18 plus rating.
Welcome to the Thunderdome, bitches.
Um,
I just got the language card from the toddler in the back seat.
Sorry.
Good job, kiddo.
where'd it go? There it
Oh
is.
goodness.
Um, yeah, that doesn't mean stop talking.
Oh, sorry. Oy.
Okay. Man, yeah. Anyway, it's Wednesday night, folks, and,
It is.
woo! Now I feel better. I just threw the Wednesday night one over it. Boom. There we go. We're good. We're good. It's Wednesday now. It's not the Alt Tuesday. It's the Wednesday group. Anyway, because I want you guys to see the Wednesday players over here on the side to the left. And whenever they finally get with Crafty and give their socials, which I know Aqua has to give their socials still, I can remove Alandra from there because Alandra is becoming an NPC. But yeah, the socials will be up there also, so that if you see a player that you really enjoy, that you want to reach out to, their socials will be there. You could look them up on the TikTok and the IG and the whatever else there is things, and follow them. Because honestly, it's about my players here. It truly is. My players are better than your players. Just so you know. Not that there's a competition, because I already won. Because mine are better. So it's remarkable. My life is beyond blessed, and I have that shirt. If you go down to the about section, look at me. I am all about selling. If you go down to the about section, there's the BBEG. It's what the BBEG would do. Is there?
Did you get it?
I have my merch mistress that you can get other shirts there. TTRPG swag. The dice dealer down there. Yeah, I'm kind of like a dice dragon. I have well over 1,300 dice. I have over 100 sets. I really thought my concrete dice were showing up today. I ordered concrete dice, Dave. And Mama said that she would just go out and chip it off the sidewalk and make me some, but I want them professionally done. And then
Norman's right?
What?
You know Norman's a mason. He could have handled that.
He could have. He could have. I also ordered some dice from a dice maker up in Wisconsin. Still can't say it right. Whatever.
Wisconsin.
Yeah, that place. And I think I'm going to order some terracotta dice. I saw a set, and thank you. That's the kind of reaction I want to see from people.
What? Mine?
Yours. Ooh. Because terracotta dice just sounds cool.
Buff.
Right? I was
history
talking to somebody the other day, and I was like, there's probably only 5 people in the entire history of the world, that would be excited about terracotta dice. I'm one of them. And because it would granted, I would never roll them. They would go straight into the display case, but they'd be so cool.
Out.
You roll
Turn
them
them into chia pets.
The balsa wood set.
Turn them into chia pets.
The break as soon as you roll them on something hard.
Thanks, Carl.
That was great.
Yeah, it was. Aqua, you want to give us a recap so we can just play some D&D?
Certainly.
Okay.
So last time we played, we had just gotten Alara back at the start of the session, and we were kind of doing some decompression. We were in the middle of kind of our own little debrief in one of the private rooms in the infirmary when all of a sudden Aragel came back, and we had a bit of a standoff. Because Aragel wanted to make sure Runa was who she said she was. He also informed us that there were going to be about 20 Dusk Elves and Vestani men and women who were going to be coming in should get to the west side of of Vallaki by nightfall. They are traveling in with horses, wagons, potentially some additional meat, and different food sources like chickens for eggs and goats for milk. We did learn. So Alara does have some additional information that needs to be shared at the church. We have not yet had the opportunity to do that. But we did learn about some different stuff that could potentially bring allies to us for a final fight with the devil himself. We also learned about a thing that Casimir, Father Lucian, and Arabelle would be able to do to make a very secure area in the church so that we could have shielded discussions about things after Vallaki is tidied up again. We then decided to head to take care of some druids, and that is where we are now. We were in the middle of combat, but we did manage to take out the druid and the majority of the twig blights. Now we're just kind of finishing up some of the needle blights. But I think we were at top of the order.
Mm-hmm.
From last session. And that's what happened last Wednesday night.
Thank you very much. Very, very much, Aqua. Okay. Let's go ahead and just get right back into it, keeping the same initiative order. That leaves Runa. You're up first.
Awesome. I am going to... Can't remember. Am I raging? I think I'm raging. I'm pretty sure I'm raging.
We'll say you're raging. I'm willing to go there.
Fairly certain I'm raging. Cool. I am going to take my
You know what?
teleporting
You're
dagger.
not wrong, Danny. That might be the catchphrase I've been looking for. You guys want to play
What?
some D&D?
Let's play some D&D.
I like it.
I like it.
Thanks, Danny.
I don't hate it.
So I'm gonna take my I'm gonna yoink my teleporting dagger, or well, no, I had it out. And I'm going to click it, and I'm going to bamf. So I'm gonna take a step back, and I'm gonna bamf behind the needle blights up here
Come.
because I can bamf and bonus action Misty Step as part of that. And then I'm going to take my longsword, and I'm going to stab at these lovely needle shits.
Needle shits.
I'm gonna attack. I think I'm gonna attack recklessly.
Okay.
Oh, that is a natural 20. Thank you very much for my first attack. So that is, and it's my longsword of wounding. So I'm going to do. Remind me what it is. It's max.
Max plus the roll.
Okay. We haven't had a 14 plus. $18 slashing damage.
Yeah, that will take him out.
Okay, then I will save the thing for the next attack.
Was that number 7 or 6?
That was 7.
Come.
And then I'm going to turn to number 6. And I'm going to slash at him for... Does an 11 hit it?
No,
I'm
11
so glad
does not hit.
I'm so glad I'm doing reckless because the other one was a net 1.
11 does not hit though.
So yeah, that is my turn.
Okay, that leaves them up next because they rolled so well.
Yep.
And I'm just refreshing myself on what they do real quick. +3.
As I roar in their face.
Okay.
'Cause-
That first one is going. Number 6 is going to go ahead and try to attack you in hand to hand.
Bring it.
Does a 17 hit you?
No, it does not.
Okay, I know the other one does not.
Cool.
The other 2 are going to fire a needle each at you. A 22 definitely hits you. Right? 22 hits you?
Yes, it does.
Okay, that's 8 damage as a needle goes into you. Koga. It's going to shoot
Yes,
at
sir.
you.
It hits.
A 10 hit you?
No, actually, a 10 does not hit me.
10,
I'm
okay,
surprised.
there you go. Yeah, I rolled a 7. Norman, he's leaning over the edge and shooting at you. Does a 10 hit you?
Oh, thank God, no.
And
It's so close, though.
good old Corveus, he's right there with you.
Being a DM's pet for a minute.
Does a 13 hit you, Corveus?
No.
Okay.
Daddy,
Yes, ma'am.
you neglected to hit me with advantage. Because I was reckless.
You're right. All of them, or just the one in hand to hand?
Pretty sure all, because I attack with advantage, but let me verify.
Yeah, verify as I take a bite. Because the dice do not like my food up on the table. They want my food moved.
Reckless attack. There's no distinction. Starting at level 2, you throw aside all concern for defense to attack with fierce desperation. When you make your first attack on your turn, you can decide to attack recklessly. Doing so gives you advantage on melee weapon attack rolls using strength during this turn, but attack rolls against you have advantage until your next turn.
Sounds like all of them.
Yep.
Okay, the second swing with the needle 6 still misses you.
Okay.
And one of the other needlers shooting at you
Okay.
will also still miss you.
Oh. Just to be fair.
And now it is Aragel's turn.
Right, bastard. You gonna shoot at me again? Oh, fuck.
That's a nat 20, baby. As you see...
Oh, Aragel.
Yeah, Aragel. Needle 6's head explodes, and the crossbow bolt barely misses you as it flies by Runa after exploding through its head, and he just winks at you.
Gets a finger. Asshole. Can we try not to actually hit me, please? Dickhead.
Norman, you're up.
All right. My bonus action I will use to shoot my starry arrow from my form at Druid 1.
Love it. Druid's dead. Druid's dead.
Oh, the Druid's dead?
Druid is
I
dead.
forgot.
Yep.
Okay. Then I will use that to shoot at needle B4. I will pop out a step. The 19 hit.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. He will take 8 radiant damage.
Ooh.
That is enough because he was already damaged from last time. He already had 14 damage to him.
All right. Then for my action, absolutely, hon. I guess needle 10. I am going to call down a lightning bolt on. And that is failed save. What save? Oh, Dex. Dex 16 saving throw. Ooh. It may not matter. That's a good roll.
It doesn't.
10, 20,
I mean, it's.
31.
Trust me, he didn't save. I mean, I rolled a 4. I know I'm eating.
Well, then,
I'll be done in a second, Dice.
31 lightning damage.
I know it. I just heard the thunder from it.
Better be careful. Norman's coming.
Yeah. And is this a broken down wagon in the street here?
Yes, it is, sir.
All right.
Which one were you just shooting? I'm sorry.
10.
How much damage?
31 lightning. Yeah, that was a good one. 6, 7, 8, 10.
Overkill much?
Let me just check something real quick. All right, I am done.
A shield is up with Koga on deck.
All right.
Ashil is going to provide me with the help action against the, what is it, Needler 2.
Okay. Koga, you're up. Corveus on deck.
So I'm going to use my first attack action, and I'll be attacking recklessly. And I'm going to grab that needle by its throat. All right?
Mm-hmm.
Second attack, I shove him down the chimney that's near me. And with my unarmed attack, I do both fists and hit him on his ass, shoving him further down the chimney.
Okay.
Interesting.
Here's the first attack. Right now. That's an actual 20.
We're on fire tonight.
Yep.
We really are.
Here's the attack to shove him down the chimney.
At advantage. Because you nat 20 grabbing his throat.
Let's see here. 16 plus 6 is what? 22?
22.
And then unarmed strike, which is like an unarmed strike. And then the bonus action unarmed strike, reckless attack. $20 natural.
20
not natural.
Yeah, no problem. Roll all the damage. You can even add 3d6 for going down the chimney.
3d6 for going down the chimney. Okay. So the first damage is 8 points of damage because I'm raging.
Mm-hmm.
And then 9 points of damage for the other one.
Okay. And he actually
And then
is not dead yet.
Here's the chimney damage, the 3d6 fall. 9 damage.
There is kindling at the bottom of that fireplace waiting to be set on fire.
And I'll just yell down, "Get stuffed!"
And you can
And
have
I will
inspiration.
Oh, thank you. I still have inspiration from last time I haven't used.
You can have up to 5 in the bank.
Ha!
Oh, I know that.
And then I'll use my movement, the rest of my movement, because I wasn't here. I had to move 5 feet. That's another 5 foot back. I can't bonus action jump right now. I'll just move down the ladder and cover Alara. Which I think is 55 feet, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, right here by this wagon. That's as far as I can get with my movement.
Corveus, you are up. Ilara on deck.
All right, so I'm going to start out by making a longsword attack against the one that's up there on the roof with me. That is going to be a total of a 15 to hit.
15 does hit.
That'll be 6 magical slashing damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do my I want to attempt to grapple him.
Okay.
So let's roll that. That's going to be a 16.
That hits.
All right. And so then as part of the grapple, I'm going, because the grapple allows you to move him, I'm going to Gandalf his ass off the roof with myself with the intention of having him, like, I want to land on top of him.
Okay.
So, I think, what is it? It's a D6 for falling or whatever.
From the rooftop, it'd be 2d6.
2D6. All right. It'll be a total of 6 bludgeoning.
Plus everything else you did to number 2. And that is enough to kill number 2. Because he
Nice.
was also already damaged.
Nice. Can I make a dexterity save to try and superhero landing that shit?
Yes, you can.
Awesome.
Fail it. I hope you fail it.
Wow.
Ridiculous nonsense.
Natural 1, baby. For a total of 4.
Was it really a nat 1?
100% nat 1.
I need you to give me another D20. I
Fucking
need to know
great.
how bad this is.
Just a D20 by itself or a dex save?
Give me a
Come on, Runa,
dex.
jinx it
Give me
again.
give me a dex save.
That is a... Oh, here it goes. What did it roll? Where's the log? It was a 13 plus 3, so 16.
Okay. You didn't break anything, but you will take 1d6 fall damage yourself.
Awesome. Do you want me to roll it?
Yeah, go ahead.
That's another 4 point. That's 4 points to me. So I am fine with that, though.
Yeah, you landed like a superhero. You just didn't expect to take damage from it, and you definitely took damage from it.
Show off.
All
That
right.
hurt a little bit. Ilara, you're up.
All right, let's do this. I'm going to scooch out from behind the Actually, I'm just gonna stand up now. I'm gonna move to the edge of the house here, and I'm gonna double check my distance here. Why doesn't it have it on there? Oh, it's only 15 feet. I may have to change this. Everything has changed in the last 5 minutes, so. Okay, I'm gonna throw a guiding bolt at 8.
Okay.
For a nat 20.
Unbelievable.
Dang.
Come on, I wanted it.
Unbelievable. Man, they're hot tonight, aren't they? Okay.
Just gonna get
Max damage plus a roll.
So, okay. Let's see. That is not a nice spell either.
no.
Is that right? Okay. Oh, it rolled weird. Plus 5, 10, 12, plus 24. Okay, that really can't be right, but my math says 72 with a crit.
There's no way.
There's no way. What level did you cast Guiding
Hang on.
Bolt at?
Can't do math, y'all.
It's okay.
Well, it's 8d6. So max damage is 48. And then I roll. Where'd it go? I lost my roll. Just take the 48. I feel
Okay,
like that's
so-
enough right now.
What level did you cast it at?
This says. Maybe that's what's wrong with it. That's why. This is in really weird. Let me re-roll that because this. The rules say 4d6, not 8d6.
Oh, you know why? You did it through
That's why. I get
you
it.
did it through D&D Beyond, didn't
Yep.
you?
I did.
It does double
I'm not paying
damage.
attention.
Yeah, it does double damage.
That's why. Okay, let
Yep.
me just roll it.
So it's 4d6
Yeah.
unless you do it at a higher level. So 4d6 is that's 24. 24 is max.
Right, and then I rolled 8, so that's 32. That sounds
Okay.
much more reasonable.
It does. It sounds much reasonable.
There's no way I need to add anything to that.
No, you obliterated. Nobody gets that the advantage to attack at on the next attack because you obliterated it.
What?
In fact, give me
Damn.
a d20, Ilara.
Okay. There it is. How about 3?
Okay, yeah, you obliterated it, but none of the shrapnel hit Norman or Runa. So,
Oh, good.
but you
Yeah.
did. You obliterated it. So, you guys know that you just cleared out this little spot. You know there's much more city left to do. Do you just jump down, Runa? You could use that tree near you to climb down. What are you doing,
Jump
Runa?
down. I'm gonna jump down and attempt to do a superhero landing and actually show Corvus how it's done.
Ouch.
Because I'm still
Ins-
raging.
Yes, you are. Insult to injury. Rage and do that Superman landing.
Athletics check.
Yes.
Not the best.
But it wasn't in that one.
It wasn't a nat 1. It was a 14.
Okay. It somehow you didn't get hurt, but somehow you still feel like it wasn't nearly as cool as his.
Despite the fact that he landed on his ass?
No, he landed it. He just he got hurt doing it and grimaced. I'm saying you personally. I'm not saying honestly it looked cooler. I'm saying you personally. Runa thinks his somehow looked cooler. Because you're raging right now and you're angry about everything.
Yeah. By the time I land and then the rage shakes up.
See, if you would have gotten hurt, the rage would have kept going.
I don't need the rage to keep going at the moment.
Okay. Norman, you're down too.
Yes, I wait to make sure all the commotion has ended before I crawl out from under the wagon.
Okay.
And
That last one. I hope you know. Bruna is scolding at Alara. I had him. I was not going to get injured. I had him.
Well, now I know you're not going to get hurt.
Yeah, but you wasted a spell.
Oops.
I thought it was badass.
Huh?
I said
Thanks,
I thought it
Manga.
was badass. You're welcome.
No, it was well done. It was unnecessary, but it was well done.
Unnecessary, but you know.
Good enough, I guess.
Is that just on you, Norman?
yes,
Okay. So what are you guys doing? You can continue north. You can, which is going straight up. You can go to the left, and because it's all druid territory, but or you can go back to the chapel now.
I
I'm good to go. Let's keep going.
I would like
You
to
kind of-
quickly check out the druid just to see if he has any sort of sign or sigil or papers on him or anything.
Yeah,
One bag. There's more bags.
is this a little bit better, guys?
Yes,
Oh,
much
yeah.
better.
Thank
It
you
is
so
better.
much.
Thank you.
I'm always afraid it's just me and I don't want to say anything.
No.
I do the same thing.
Always say something, especially with me, because I'm also trying to balance. For whatever reason, a lot of the times my mic is usually the loudest on SETI's thing. And so I'm constantly trying to find that balance for those who are not wanting to get deafened by my loud ass.
Well, thank you.
Folks at home, if I'm ever too quiet, please say something. Or too
Yes.
loud. Please.
Please.
We're working the balance.
Let me look real quick on that druid.
Jesus.
While you look, I made a con roll to keep my call lightning going and past it.
Ooh.
That
Okay.
and my wild shape of the archer form, they both last for 10 minutes.
Okay.
So I've been keeping
So if we're
track
gonna-
around, but we're out
if
of
we're
combat
gonna-
now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
if we're
that's
gonna-
why
if
I
we're
don't
gonna
want
keep
to
going,
dawdle here.
Let's keep going. I'm good to keep going.
I'm good. I'm
Let's go.
excited. I want more of that.
Well, the other one had a note. I'm curious to see if there's using written communications to pass orders about.
Okay, give me an investigation while you're looking over his body.
How about an 18?
An 18? Okay. Give me 3 D100 rolls. Or you randomly choose. I don't care.
Yeah, I'll roll. All right, we have 50. Hey.
You find a spider. It's not alive. And it is pretty large, but it has a face on its back. Like,
Face on it. Oh,
yeah.
okay. I just kind of like lift that up as I'm going through his pouch, and then see what the next thing that falls
Okay.
out is.
Nick,
Is this like a actual face on it, or is this like a Jesus found in the toast face?
Jesus found in the toast.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Next
sorry,
number?
you're waiting on.
No, you're
Yep.
fine. Next number.
6.
You find a black, well, obviously, but you find a raven feather that is wrapped in twine.
I'm gonna snag that.
Same deal.
I'll look
Just
at
kind
it,
of
but not
hand
right
it
now.
up to the group and then see what the last thing to fall out is, which is 52.
It is a small little twisted elk idol made out of antler.
All right. If no one grabs it, I'll just stick it in my pocket and
Give me
look
one more
at
roll.
Runa.
You had an 18. Give me one more roll.
1.
It is a carved bone totem. A gnarled tree.
Ooh. Gnarly.
Right.
Definitely
I'll show
gnarly.
it to the group, but that one I don't really offer up. I just stick in my pouch. I'm curious to see what that one is later. But I will look at Koga and Runa and Road or Lawns.
Let's.
Runa, give me intelligence roll. No, give me a history.
History.
Yep.
Okay.
No. Okay.
3.
Okay. Koga.
I'm still in
Yep.
the after effects of the rage.
You can give me a history roll because you were there.
All right.
I don't think anyone else was. I know Alara
Oh,
wasn't. I know Corveus wasn't.
Call it blue or orange.
Blue.
A 7 modified.
Norman,
Yeah.
were you there when they were looking over the map?
I thought so, because I remember talking about the plans to send the elves to this gate.
Do you remember?
There
Were
was
you
a house nearby here.
right? What about that house?
Yeah. There were like people trapped inside or something. It was marked with a yellow asterisk on the map.
Okay.
I remember it, but I thought it was people trapped in the house.
Was deeper in the
Do I
in
have
the thing.
any idea what?
Yes, it's deeper, but it would be straight ahead. It would not be to the left.
Okay.
I will relay that to the group.
And if you'll recall, it's the house that helped Freak.
That's right. That's right. Let's go there.
So you're going straight ahead?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. I'm not going to make you guys move. I will move you as a group.
Cool. We're being cautious. I'm betting Koga and I are up front.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
I will move you to there. And from there, you guys can go ahead and spread out or do whatever you want a little bit. To show me who's in the lead, etc., etc.
I think Runa, Koga are up front. I'm deleting the druid.
Oh, did I bring him with me?
Yes, you did.
Okay, yeah, delete him.
You're
I
okay.
was
I
just
got it.
dragging it behind me.
Poor base is just dragging him.
Dragging him by the foot till the foot falls off. God.
By the way, Koga, Sunday night,
Oh no.
Sunday night as they were having dinner at Strahd's castle, I mentioned that there was muffins for breakfast, and they
Wonderful.
said, "What? There's muffins in Strahd's castle?" I was like, one, that's not Sunday night's lore. Two, they're not blueberry.
Oh, thank you. That's a good Easter egg. He had muffins. That bastard.
And they
I'd
did.
make
They immediately, they were like, what? Why is there muffins here?
Because overlap.
Okay, you guys in the positions that you need to be in for anything that may happen?
Yes.
I'm
Okay.
ready.
Norman, I would scooch more. Hang on. Norman, I would be more in the center.
protect the cleric. She's just a little girl.
Yeah. Cleric.
A little girl that makes heads explode.
Right?
Yeah,
Right?
seriously. Which house are we going in? The one I'm right next to?
No.
We're just
It's-
we're getting into kind of line
Oh,
at this
marching
point.
order. Gotcha.
Yeah.
That house is
Yeah.
actually
I'm in
up a
the-
little bit further. I will
Yeah.
Okay.
I will go ahead and mark that house with
Actually,
that's the house. Okay?
Okay.
Got it.
there. Okay. I'm going to stay by Aragel.
Dickhead.
I'm sure he loves that.
I'm sure
Yeah,
he's
I'm
not
sure he
happy with
does.
me right now.
Dickhead.
Why is he not happy with you?
Because I wolfed out, and I don't think they like werewolves, do they?
Not particularly. But he was
Okay.
warned. Koga and Runa, where exactly is Norman Where is he? There he is. I see him now.
Right in
Man.
front of Aragel.
He blends into the
Yeah,
floor.
he totally blends into the stonework. I need you
He's
two to give me a perception roll.
Okay,
Perception.
both of us.
Yep.
Just me and
Can I
just me
use
and
my
Koga.
passive?
You and Koga definitely. Everyone else, what's your passive?
15.
15?
I
And
got
Can I use my passive, or do I
7.
have to roll?
What's your
My
passive?
passive is 14.
I guess that means you failed your regular roll.
It was a 7.
No, I haven't rolled yet.
Dave, what'd Norman get?
Well, my passive is an 18.
Oh my god.
I got a 20 wisdom.
Get it.
I've been trying to play it. It's hard.
Koga and Runa, we will say that you were temporarily distracted because Norman said, guys, and you turned around to look at him first. Norman,
what's up?
you see two things, Norman. Straight ahead, you see that.
Oh, great.
Okay.
Ooh. More fun.
Corveus, what is your passive?
15.
To the left, you guys see that.
See what?
Zoom out a little bit, and you'll see.
There it is.
More fun.
Way out.
Wonderful.
Now, the ones to the left, let me see something real quick. Yeah, the ones to the left are walking away from you, but they are over there. The ones ahead of you are walking towards you, but they have not spotted you yet.
Okay.
They will be spotting you soon, though. Let me put it that way.
All right.
Everyone to me, quickly.
Okay.
And I start.
Do you still have call lightning up?
I still do, unless it's been 10 minutes.
It has not been 10 minutes, but it's been at least
Okay.
it's been at least a few.
Okay.
I was gonna climb a tree.
I was just gonna go throw myself in the middle of them and just wreck house.
You guys have until I get back with some grapes to figure out what you're going to do. But please talk about it so that Twitch hears you talking about it. Has nothing. In fact, I will do this for you guys.
Whoa, privacy.
Love it. Okay. Laura, I want you behind the house over here. Hang on, my mouse is being dumb. I want you over here, or at the very least, like in between the house and the tree. I don't want you anywhere near this fight. We just need you support.
Okay.
I'm almost wanting to put Koga here. Runa will go either up a tree or something, so that we can kind of get a little bit of a jump on him. Norman and Aragel kind of split. Aragel maybe go over here, Norman go over here, or be somewhere more up somewhere, but being able to support. Does that work?
Yeah.
Our assumption is that we're going to have to fight both no matter what, right?
Right.
I added a 4th item to my to-do list.
Assumption is let's not poke the ones to the left. Let's get the ones up top first.
Okay.
You're ready for number 4?
Fight us, and we can let them go past. But we'll have to do it quickly.
See what let's try that. See what happens, and go from there.
I'm gonna
Let's
charge
get
the ones
hidden
on the
first.
left. Got it.
Corvinus, I will chain you to a tree.
Hey, I added a 4th item to my to-do list for Corveus.
Oh,
What?
shit.
Find the city planner that laid out these streets and kick him in the dick.
Valid.
He's probably dead at this point.
What don't you like
Probably.
about the city planner?
I hear he's great.
Do you know how many traffic jams there are going to be? There is no easy way to walk from one side of town to the other.
We hide.
It's like he planned it out by getting drunk and stumbling across an open field. And he's like, we're going to put a house here. We're going to put a house over here.
Let's all hide behind this
Mistakes were
house
made.
and like what? Yeah. Let's all hide behind this house and kind of work our way like over this way as these guys pass. Meaning I want Corveus over by us too. I will grab you myself.
She's no fun. I know.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Fucking kill you.
Threats of violence.
Aragel looks at you and goes, so I guess you're in charge?
Yes. Now go. Norman, do your thing.
All right, we scurry behind the house, and I cast Pass Without Trace. Corveus is within 30 feet of me, so he's good. Runa's in 30 feet of me. That you're all good.
Runa
Up to
pulls
the edge
him
of the-
closer.
Oh.
I don't care about a shield. A
I
shield
cast
has
light on my
invisibility.
armor.
What?
Said I cast light on my armor.
I fucking hate you. Motherfucker.
All right, we're going to leave no trace. We can't be tracked except by magical means, and we all get plus 10 stealth.
Pass without trace. Fucking love it.
Good, so I get a +1 to my, or I get a +10 to my disadvantage roll.
And as they go, like it's kind of that dance of like we're trying to stay on the other side of the
Right.
house as they kind of start to come past.
And I was
Corveus
just kidding.
realizes beans
up
for
now.
breakfast wasn't a good idea.
That's the only kind of breakfast: beans and toast.
Aragel looks at you, Alara, and goes, after you, my lady.
I swear if he
Cast Fireball on Aragel.
don't do that.
I cast
If you come behind me and knifes me in the back, I'm gonna be pissed.
Mhm.
Oh, and this negates my call lightning, because this is concentration.
Yep. That's what I was
Yep.
concerned about, but knew that would happen.
Well, I wanted to make sure they didn't see us before I cast it. Otherwise, I'll start blasting.
So, anyways, then I started blasting.
Norman spent way much free time with Tobias.
And-
And they actually keep going straight. So they will be walking into the bloodbath that you guys
Yeah.
left.
All right.
Oops.
You know what we should have done? We
Relative-
should have piled a bunch of those quick lights up on the druid to make it look like they savaged him.
Too late now. All right, we move relatively quietly so that we can stay.
So your
And
plan
then-
is to just let them go. I mean, that's fine. This is not reverse psychology. This is not manipulation. This is an honest question because I didn't have this in. I don't know if you guys were
Yeah.
planning on going around and just letting them
Honestly-
pass or if you were going to sneak up behind them to attack them. I don't know what you're doing.
To quote SETI in my first session in this campaign,
Carl, you don't have to attack everything you see.
Yeah, right.
We finally learned it, guys.
We like
That's a
my biggest
that's
thing was
facepalm.
Okay, thank you.
my biggest thing was if we weren't seen, let's just try and get to our location first. If we were seen, let's fight it out, but if we can avoid a fight, let's get to where we're going and see if we can't get a little bit of safety for a second to recover, and if we have to fight our way out, let's fight our way out, but if we can get through without being fought, let's do it.
Okay.
Runa,
So, let's
if you can lead them to the house we meant to go and take them on the west side of it, I'll stay
like here.
kind of by that big tree just south of it and lay a trap for them. I imagine they'll be coming back this way once they find those their friend and his saplings.
Yeah, let's go. And I will kind of indicate that everybody should hurry up and head towards head in between the houses so that we can get like over this way. Like in here. The fuck was that, Koga?
I was trying to get him to move. I was using up all my movement speed.
Don't need any left. No remainders.
Nothing
yeah,
gets left behind.
Runa's kind of gonna watch from like here and ensure that both Corveus and Aragel go towards the house.
And they do.
Shepherding this.
feel like you don't trust me.
And
I don't
Runa-
trust you. I don't fucking trust you. You have proven
trust
to
you.
me at this point. While we're
Runa-
attempting stealth, you are not to be trusted.
Not when there's kindling around.
Right, not with kindling. Go.
Runa, as you go by, I
Whole
whisper,
city to burn down.
you'll lose your stealth as soon as you get around
Yeah.
the corner of that house.
So,
So,
Steady broke the first rule of Dungeons and Dragons for a player. If you build the city map, the players will burn it down.
we're not trying to burn the city down. We already kind of
Not
did that.
again.
Let's
You only get to do it once, though.
right. Let's not do it anymore. Let's go. All right.
Technically, Corveus has not started any fires inside the city. I
Yeah.
mean, that's not true. That's not
Inside
true.
the city.
I
We as a group have caused enough fires.
I did
okay.
start a fire. I burnt a whole building down around my character just to get that the bones. I remember now.
Right. Yeah.
What an achievement.
All right.
I literally thought I was
in the house.
myself because I was entangled into that room.
As we get close to this house, do we hear anything coming from it?
No, but you do, because you guys are looking for signs, you do see some of the, like, curtains in the windows and everything, like, pull back at an unusual, like, just a corner of it pull back like somebody looked.
Yeah.
And it's pretty obvious that they were checking to see if that patrol had gone by.
As are there any first floor windows that are partially open, shutters, anything to on this side where we are?
No. Not on the first floor.
Okay. Is there this ladder up here?
Yeah, it'll be there.
Okay. Is there a window close to it? Relatively?
Yes. You mean on the first floor that's shuttered?
No, on the second floor that might be shuttered.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna climb up the ladder to the second floor window.
Okay.
Knock once. And say, "We are friends of Freak. Can we help?" In a hushed voice, but hopefully loud enough to be able to get through the shuttered window. Or we're friends of Freak. We're friends of Simon.
When you say friends of Simon, they're like, okay. Are you his mom?
Yes.
Did he?
His actual mom, not the one that hurt him.
Is he okay?
He's okay. Can we come in?
Yeah, the patrol's pretty far down. The front door does not open. If you climb on up here, we have an attic entrance near the chimney.
Okay.
I'll meet you there and open it.
Thank you. I will look down, point up, like I will look down at the folks at the bottom of the ladder, point up, and gesture to follow me. And then I will climb to the roof and start helping people up and point them towards the chimney, attic entrance.
Okay.
And I will try and wave and attract Norman's attention as soon as everybody else is up and in the attic. We need a bit of breathing room at this point.
I'll go up last in case that patrol comes back. I can lead them away.
Yeah. Gesturing for Aragel to come up. I'm gesturing for everybody to circle up and hide for a bit. And point everyone towards the chimney where the attic entrance is.
I'm going to look at Aragel and make sure he's following before I go up.
Yep.
I'll point up at Runa and give her a thumbs up, and I point at my eyes and point down the road.
Runa is gesturing for you to come up to at least be on roof and be up with us, not down on the ground. Give some
I can do that.
to at least have potentially a hidey spot up there.
He scurries up behind the chimney so he can see straight down the road.
Give us some breathing space and some watch spots. I'm sorry if I moved somebody.
That was Aragel.
Oh, sorry.
Kicked him down the road.
What was he doing way down there?
I'm sorry. I moved him back. I moved him back.
Going, hey, patrol, this way!
Right.
So he has to walk slower so that the zombies and stuff catch him.
I feel like the druids would have gotten rid of any zombies in this area.
Maybe the druids are the zombies.
No. Maybe.
We're fighting plant zombies.
That stupid game.
Okay. What are you guys doing? You're able to. All of you are able to get up on the roof. You were able to get to that door, Runa.
Okay.
They open it. and just kind of lean out and just kind of look at you all and look at Norman for a second. And
Oh, I'm staying on the roof. But before everyone heads down, I'm like, if you hear me stomping on the roof, we have visitors coming.
Okay. Can we come in? Do you have anyone else in here? We're here to help.
I understand that you're here to help, but the rules don't change. I'm not inviting you into my house.
Smells good.
And he leaves the door open and steps away.
I will follow, as will everybody who is able to follow. Does Aragel follow us?
Aragel follows.
Okay. And we go inside.
Okay. Does that include Koga?
Yeah, Koga goes in last.
Okay. Koga, it looked like, I mean, as far as you could see, it looked like they were investigating the area down there.
Mm-hmm.
Like trying to figure out what happened.
Gotcha. I'll let them know once I go in. I was like, hey, they found our handiwork down the road. We might want to make this quick.
I mean, did it look like they noticed where we went?
Not us, but they know that somebody's been there.
I mean, we need. Runa will look at the various cuts and everything all over herself and say, "We need to take a second to regroup
Gotcha.
and."
So, it's you six. What? Is it just you six out here trying to get rid of all the druids?
We're working on it.
You're not including Aragel because he makes number 6.
Well,
Oh
he's
yeah, you
outside.
can't. I forgot. Sorry. Yeah, is it just you 5? Sorry about that.
Can you not come in? The fuck are you? I will question you severely in a little bit.
I'm keeping watch on the roof.
Uh-huh.
Wink, wink.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Ridiculousness. Anyway. It's the 6 of us, and we've,
The 6 of you.
Yeah, there's one more.
Okay.
he's keeping one.
So, is that all that's left?
No. There's more. There are more folks out on the west side. We've set up a berm. We've set up defenses on the west side, including the church and the school that we've turned into an infirmary.
Okay. Well, we have been prepared for something like this for a while. Father always said, and this human male looks like he's maybe in his mid to late 20s. Father always said, someday the devil will come. We need to be prepared to live our lives in this house. We have a very deep cellar dug that goes down 4 floors. The deepest is where we keep the majority of our meat so that it stays really, really, really cold. And yeah, we could probably survive maybe 4 or 5 months here, if need be.
How many of you are there?
More of us than you.
Point taken.
Nothing personal.
We don't plan on stealing your rations. However, we'd happily add our strength to yours to help rid this area of the druids.
You have your work cut out for you. That patrol that just went by is the smallest patrol they have.
How many patrols do they have?
Hold on, my dog wouldn't shut up.
You're good.
We're one of the few houses in here that has a dog. They have 2 main patrols. That's the smaller of the 2 patrols. They have a large patrol. We have counted 6 bases of operations.
Okay.
Using our telescope, I was able to watch your guys' fight. That was just tree blights or twig blights rather, and vine
Needles.
the needle blights, and 1 druid. The patrol that just went by, they had a couple vine blights. They can grab a hold of you and entangle you, and keep you still to where you can't get away. That little base that you guys hit, that was one of their newer bases. It was one of the smaller ones. It gets harder. I've seen a couple treants.
I glance at the rabid raccoon. we have managed a treant or 2 before.
Okay, good. Yeah, they have this one blight that we had never seen anything like it before. We started calling it a pollen blight. It blinds you.
Interesting. How many druids are at each of the stations?
1, except for the main station that has their leader and his 2 captains. I doubt if they use those ranks, but grandfather was military, so. it's not, like I said, it's not going to be easy. But if you need to get back here, and as long as you don't lead them up the ladder.
Okay.
There's no way into this house unless you climb that ladder. And we actually have it set up to where we could knock the ladder down if need be.
Okay.
There is enough room if you needed to stay here.
We would appreciate it while we work.
Until we get to know each other better, until we're comfortable with each other, you stay up here.
Fair. I hold out my hand. I'm Runa.
I'm Anne Queen.
Say his name again?
Anne Quinn. It said Anne Queen, but it's Anne Quinn.
E-N.
Quin. Anne Quinn.
And Quinn Sky Stroller.
No. Just no.
Who's got the high ground now? Me, because I'm in the attic.
Oh my
Laura's just
God.
kind of push her way forward.
You know that inspiration I gave you earlier? I'm taking it back.
Oh, okay.
I'm joking. I'm not taking it back, but that was rough. Just so you know, that was rough. And Queen
I tried.
Sky Stroller. He does have the high ground because he has the attic, just so you know.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I mean, he was right about that part.
Mm-hmm.
You guys need to rest up here for a little bit?
We could use an hour just to regain a little bit of breath again.
You got plenty of water?
Got some. If you have any to spare, we'd appreciate it.
There's a reason we dug down 4 deep. We hit a
Get a
spring.
well? Ooh, very nice.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll get you some water.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That was very appreciated.
I will pass over my water skin just to be able to fill.
Okay. Anybody else have a water skin? I mean, I can bring up some, but this way I can fill whatever you have.
I
Yeah, sure.
don't think I have one.
Yeah, I can get mine filled up.
You should have one. It's part of.
Oh no, I do. I lied.
Yeah.
My brain is not on tonight. Holy smokes, you guys.
Okay.
Yes, please. I have mine.
Thank
It is such cold water.
You know that TikTok sound. This is one. That's what's going through my head right now. So cool. It's supposed to be.
I'll be back in a minute. And as he walks away, behind him, you see two younger people, one of which is a boy, one of which is a girl, that was standing right behind him, like about 10 feet away, both of them with crossbows aimed.
Of course.
Laura is unfazed by the crossbows completely.
Runa kind of settles herself down just to kind of sit and nonchalantly gives the kids a smile, shrugs, and kind of leans, settles herself so she's got her back to something, and just kind of sits to recoup a little bit.
The two kids look to be somewhere between the ages of like 12 and 16, maybe. And they both just not even, just as unfazed as you are, Ilara, is how unfazed they appear. But I mean, if you stare at him, you can tell that, he's shaking just a little bit.
Which one's older?
It looks like the boy is.
Just out of curiosity, my passive insight is 18. Is there anything else I can learn about these two?
Yeah.
Without studying them, making them
the
uncomfortable.
The boy is he's shaking just a little bit. Okay? The girl is biting her bottom lip. And slowly tapping her right foot. Based on their clothes, based on their clothes and the fact that they are pretty pasty white, they probably don't go outside much. The attic itself, I mean, yeah, the house has some damage to it, but there's not many houses in this area that don't have damage to them. But this attic it feels more like an entranceway mudroom than it does an attic. I mean, they made mention you couldn't even enter from the first floor.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes sense that who knows how long they were using this entrance. I mean, you know that Valaki's been like this for a little over a week. But you heard him say that grandfather said that we would need to be prepared. And clearly they were. You can tell that they're definitely younger siblings of the young man who was talking to you.
Gotcha.
And every once in a while you'll hear a baby from below somewhere.
Oh.
When he gets back, I will take my water skin, and I will go up and check with Norman and see where his water level is at.
Okay. You guys talk amongst yourselves, because I do have to go to the bathroom real quick.
Go to the bathroom. Hey, how you doing on water?
I'm good. They haven't come back this way yet. Do we want to engage them or let them go by?
Let's let them go by. The folks who live here are have been keeping track of the movements and everything like that. We have a little bit of information. I know it's not my place, but we are gonna. I think we'll end up taking probably about an hour to get resettled and everything like that. Just to reestablish
I
and
can address
reset
that
a little bit.
hole in your leg.
Huh?
I can address that hole in your leg.
Oh, it's okay. It'll be fine. I promise it'll be fine. It'll scar. It'll definitely scar, but nothing. And like she is currently covered in scars. She's got as you look at her 'cause I have them. So as she kind of shifts every so often, you do see there is a scar that literally slashes, and you've seen it. You've probably seen it a little bit when she takes off her pelts and everything. It literally goes straight down into the corset that she wears. And if you if you were to see her take off the entirety of her outfit, the scar goes from point of the shoulder straight across her chest to her opposite hip. That looks pretty rough. She's also got a puncture scar to her left collarbone, and a scar on her left arm as well.
Norman would modestly look away if you ever took your corset off.
Oh yeah, no. But those are the main scars. She's got other little nicks and bruises and cuts and stuff like that have scarred. But nothing. The three predominant ones are the puncture scar to her left collarbone, the slashing scar across her thing, and then there's a scar on her left arm that's like straight. It's a jagged slash down the back of her left arm. Yeah.
You head down first, and I'll be right behind you.
Okay.
When he hands you guys your water and everything, he says, "Excuse me." He goes over to the what you now see is a hole in the wall, and you see him pick up a telescope and put it up to the hole. They found that druid that you killed. Looks like they're putting him back into the earth.
Oh, I should have decomposed him.
Yep, they're doing the ritual. They're going to turn him into a tree.
Awesome. So from now on, we decompose everything.
Yep.
Yes.
So, like, they're going to turn him into one of those trees?
One of the walking trees.
Wonderful.
Great.
Fabulous.
Love that.
Thank you for checking. We appreciate it. That's incredibly good to know.
Is Norman
welcome.
inside now?
I don't know, is he?
Okay.
Once you go down, I just peek out to make sure they can't see up here, and then I scurry over behind you. Cool. Just being cautious. Not trying to make you nervous. I'm not going to throw a fireball down the street.
Right. Nah.
Oh, Norman, while we're taking a moment, I actually found something I wanted to give you that I think you could make much better use of than I can. It's not much, but I have this little silver reliquary, and inside of it is it's ashes and a folded prayer to the Morning Lord. I understand that this is not very common in Barovia to find, and Nitrous isn't jealous, but I feel like it should be in your hands instead.
We will see it given to the church upon our return.
While we're doing our short rest, could Runa look at that twine-wrapped raven's feather?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I was going to pull that stuff out and kind of dump it on the floor.
Come. Man, I have a headache, guys.
All right.
You okay?
Just a horrible headache.
We will
Sorry.
make it so much worse for you.
I'm hoping so. Okay.
Yeah, I would like to look at the bone totem.
Okay.
I'm looking at the raven's feather.
And I'm meditating.
I'm bandaging bleeding places.
Okay.
Anyone need healing?
Hmm?
Does anyone need healing?
I mean, I'm gonna use some hit dice, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take this
Yeah.
short rest and pump up a little bit.
I won't get any spells back, but I'll get my wild shape back, which is good.
nice. That's always good.
Where is it?
I'm 99% sure that's the last time I even know.
Okay, you ready, Mr. Norman?
Sure.
The totem is roughly 6 inches long. It appears to be, it was a femur of a human. There is a gnarled, leafless tree etched in fine detail along the shaft of it. The roots spiraling unnaturally deep and entwining a vaguely humanoid face in agony. The bark of the tree is not smooth, but instead resembles twisted muscle and sinew. And there are twin veins of reddish resin that have been rubbed into the carvings to make the relief stand out. Possibly dried blood mixed with sap from a tree. Give me a nature roll, sir.
How about a 15?
How about a 15? The symbolism of it is that it represents the druid's reverence for decay and the perversion of life cycles. To druids, the more twisted and diseased the tree, the more power it holds.
Could you give me that one more time?
To the druids, the more twisted and diseased the tree, the more power it holds.
Thank you.
You know that it is typically passed down from senior druids to those who die in the service of the root father. Give me Arcana.
One second.
Don't break it.
All right, resting it. Arcana is 4.
Ouch.
Yeah.
You do detect minor necrotic aura on it. And you know that if you were to attune to this cursed thing, you would definitely be able to use it as a focus. And it looks like there is some type of possibly either entangle or speak with dead that's attached to the totem.
All right. This thing's getting burned.
Right. I want to look at the raven's feather. The bubbles. Sleepy kitty.
Why don't you go ahead and give me a nature. Or, you know what, give me a religion. Yeah, give me a religion.
Okay. Okay. Which one of y'all is gonna behave?
Can I help her?
Yes,
Rubber
you can.
shoulders. Be that calming presence for her.
Oh, I'll give you guidance. That's a plus D4.
Okay.
May the morning Lord shine upon you.
Cool. 14.
You needed that D4 then, huh?
I mean, it was 1.
So it's wrapped in this coarse brown twine that you almost immediately feel like they were trying to bind it. You know that this raven feather represents the keepers of the feather. And clearly these druids resent the keepers of the feather and see them as traitors. It also has a very pungent herbal scent of like sage and moss.
60% of the time, it works every time.
As I'm sitting here, I'm gonna think back to some of the shamanistic stuff that I'm used to back in the house, back at home, back in the far north. And I am going to kind of sit and meditate on it and just methodically try and just in my own way, I'm going to kind of focus on the 2 raven feathers that I have in my hair, and focus on the feather in front of me, and intentionally, like, work to unbind, like, undo this binding that they've been trying to do, just with my own, like, personal fortitude, focus, and whatnot. I'm also going to pump in one of my, like, lay on hands, just one of them, as I, like, physically unwind the thread from this raven's feather, and pull it off, and then I'm going to take some of the new water. I'm gonna look and see if I can find a basin, that might be readily available. Pour some of my water into into the basin or a cup or something like that, if it's available. Is there a cup or a basin available, DM?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just read that Corbin was doing some divine intervention for me. At first, I thought maybe it was like totally game related, but it made me smile because she's trying to get rid of my headache. There is a small basin that you're able to find.
Okay. So I bring
as
it.
you're untwining it, Alara, would you say your passive perception is?
So my passive perception is 15. Passive insight is higher. But
Passive perception's fine. So as you're like standing behind her, kind of massaging her shoulders, maybe playing with her hair a little bit, whatever, Runa, you definitely do, but Ilara, you even hear as you're untwining that feather, like on one of the untwines, you hear someone take a breath as if they've just been released from being bound.
Can I make my own religion check on this whole process?
Sure.
And then as I finish like getting the twine all the way off, if it's knotted, if it's done anything, like my whole focus is on what I'm doing, removing this twine, pouring the water into the basin, like rinsing off and getting all of the nonsense off of the feather, kind of setting this feather aside, and then I'm going to dump out. Is the basin something that I could theoretically burn something in? Is it like pottery or is it
Yes,
wood?
it is definitely pottery.
So I put the twine in the basin after I literally will go onto the attic, chuck out the water like off of the roof, off of the thing when there's no like druids or anything passing by. Chuck it out, come back in. I don't let go of this twine. I have it like wrapped and crumpled in my fist. Throw it in the basin, spark some tinder, and I set the bitch on fire with the intention of I'm sending this back to whatever hell it came out of. I'm going to break it whether or not it wants to be broken. It will break by my iron will.
Okay. What'd you get, Ilara?
23.
23. Okay. You know that, like, inherently you just know that everything that she's doing is the right thing, and she is breaking the binding that was on this.
Okay.
Yeah, it is spot on for what she basically needs to do.
Okay. I'm gonna let her go.
And then when the twine has burnt the last of it, I will take the bowl. I will take the bowl upstairs, rinse it out, and again rinse the bowl. Like cleanse the bowl, dump it out, bring it back downstairs, and I will pick up the feather, and kind of sit and kind of focus on the feather a little bit and mentally go, in my head, fly free. I'm sorry you were bound. Fly free now. I will keep your feather safe.
Okay.
And I will add it to my collection.
Corveus, what are you and a shield doing?
All right.
There's not enough time to burn them all down. What are you and a shield doing?
I'm not. So
Okay.
I'm in the process of taking like a spare shirt or something that I have in my bag. I'm cutting some small strips of it and shoving them inside some of the flasks of oil, and then putting the stoppers back on so that if need be, we can pull the stopper and pull some of the cloth out and make little Molotov cocktails.
Okay.
Out of the oil.
Okay.
And then I'm affixing all of these little flasks of oil in bandolier, like a double style X bandolier of oil flasks across her little frail, mangy body.
Okay. In raccoon form, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm thinking about making her a hybrid between a raccoon and a donkey. Facepalm, got it.
Definitely a facepalm.
Want to
That
make her
should be
into
the
a donkey.
third one, by the way.
Is it?
Yeah.
That makes it.
I'll get to Norman last. Mr. Koga, what are you doing?
Since we're resting, he is taking this time to meditate, to center himself. He's really excited about getting a chance to fight more people, to help these people that are in this town, that are in this house, to help his friends. But mostly, he's just taking the time to center himself. Like, don't get too excited, don't get overzealous, don't let the rage lead you. Lead the rage.
Okay. Mr. Norman?
Yes. I would like to actually look at the elk thingy too if I have time.
Yeah, I need to look it up real quick.
I think once the thing is done, I will turn to Alara and say, "Hey, can you rebraid my hair and put this one in with its siblings?"
Great minds. Like it needs to be redone anyway. So I'm gonna unbraid it and then I'm gonna fix these back in. Do you want them like stacked or do you just want them like pinned under?
Do two on one side, one on the other.
Okay.
I will literally put free raven feathers in my receipts to go get my free feathers.
She takes a little extra care, a little extra study of the one from the keepers.
Did you have a third one handy?
I have three now.
I know, but I didn't know you had a third one. The other day when I saw you, I was like, they almost look Indian-esque, the way you had the two.
Yeah.
It was kind of cool. Norman, why don't you give me nature first?
That is 21.
Okay. It's about a foot tall, carved from antler and petrified wood. Around the shoulders is real elk antler. The eyes of the elk are hollow, but if you stare at them long enough, they almost glow like an amber color. You have learned recently that elks, according to Barovian druidic belief, is a creature of both majesty and terror. This idol represents the fall of natural order, and it is a representation of the weaponization of nature.
It's getting burned too.
Okay. Do you care about anything else?
Nope.
Okay.
So you had me at the representation of the destruction of nature. That's all I needed to hear.
Okay.
I will walk by the girls as they're getting their hair did, and I will reach up because even if you're sitting on the floor crisscross applesauce, it would still be.
You gotta reach up.
Yeah, pat Runa on the shoulder a couple times as I walk by. Say, you did a fine thing. And then I find something. Oh no, I want to find the homeowner and ask him about his farce here and see if he'll let me use it.
His what? Oh, his spyglass?
Telescope, yeah, his farce here.
I mean, he's kind of been staying up there with you guys. after you did that to the feather, and after he, towards the good end of that hour, he finally told his siblings to just go ahead and go downstairs, that everything's okay. And they both gave him hugs. They gave him a kiss on the cheek, and you saw them. They climbed down what is clearly a rope ladder. And you can only see that now because when they move, they've been blocking the entranceway, and it's basically a trap door. But he's sitting there, and he goes, "Yes, you may use it. Go ahead. Just please be careful."
Norman is thoroughly tickled by being able to use and see this device. And will spend most of his rest fiddling with it as long as the guy will let him.
Yeah, he'll let him. And with that,
Yeah, like
it is
whenever I-
8:05. Let's go ahead and take our break.
Cool.
Okay. Twitch, we will be back. Please, if you go anywhere, just go to the restroom, stretch your legs, get some more water, so you can make sure you hydrate, and enjoy the slideshow. We'll be back in just a few minutes. And we are back. Okay. And everybody from Twitch ran away. We had 6 when we went to break. We now have 4.
Oh no.
All 2 of them ran away. This is your summons, chat.
I need to start. I never, ever since that one day when the Twitch was showing, like we noticed that it was showing like your DM side of the map.
Mm-hmm.
I quit logging into the Twitch stream to when it was going. But then I was like, what I should do is I should just log into it because I always mute it. So I should just log into it and then just set it on the side so at least it has the counter running.
You could pop it out too.
Yeah.
Oh man, my headache went like half away. I mean, like it's a lesser headache. Oh, one of our viewers is back already. Look at that. Okay. So what are you guys doing?
Are we? We've taken a short rest. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Knowing that there's the ones they call entanglers and the pollen ones in the treants, I guess. I think we should find a spot that we could ambush them. I have an idea for a trap, but it involves them to be at a distance so I don't harm anyone else.
Do we know where the other bases are? Would Anquin help us with that? Anquin, dear?
Yeah. Yeah, he can show you.
Oops.
Whoa.
Sorry, that was me.
What's up with the big blue square?
I'm sorry. I was doing something. I needed to fix something. I was gonna mark where the one base was.
Uh-huh.
But I think you beat me to what we were doing. I'm glad we didn't go that way.
What?
I said I'm glad we didn't go that way.
Now, all the places that we just see grid, is that just like open area or?
Yeah, like yards and stuff.
Okay.
I love it. That's so cute.
Thank you.
Oh, it's so good.
It's just a work in progress. I'm going to hopefully finish it up next week.
I need to message you something, John, and I keep forgetting.
That's suspicious.
I'm just not going to take up game time with it.
Uh-huh. Still suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Oh my god.
I was confused for a second because I looked at the Discord server log thing, and it shows someone's logged into the Misfits thing, and I was like, did I log into the wrong game? And I was like, wait, that's not me.
It's Norman's.
Am I in there twice?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh. I logged in on my phone to post something from there.
You're good.
Teddy, did you just say like you had a headache a while ago and it went away?
Not completely.
He's gonna come
Like,
back.
I just got a headache out of nowhere.
Oh,
Thank
it's
you.
sent to you.
Carl.
Thank you.
Yeah. I was like it's like right here, like right in this part.
Oh,
of my
wow.
head. I was like, oh man.
Thank you very much, Corbin. I greatly appreciate that. That's awesome. That's awesome.
That's badass, John.
Oh, thank you. I don't know what everybody's actually wearing, so like, you got to give me some character descriptions. I know Norman is a gnome and does not actually wear a cone hat, but I like the cone hat.
If you
I do
follow
too.
me on TikTok at all of my videos are a lot of what Runa wears.
Okay, I figured that for you at least.
You hear a light tapping that sounds like there's definitely a rhythm to it. And
Is it a rapping on the door?
Anquin goes like this. And I need everyone to roll a stealth.
Do we still have?
At
Oh, I guess
advantage.
Okay.
Because you are all inside, but yeah.
Oh! Wanted!
I got a nat 20 and a 17.
Nat 20 and a
but-
3.
But I get to add my 10 to it, right? So that is a 30.
No,
I don't
you
think
don't
so.
get to add the 30 this time.
Okay. So I was going
So
to say,
that's
that'd be
two
a
nat
30 or
20s.
21. 21. Because I got
So-
19.
Seti, let me paint you a story.
Oh no! Oh no!
Toga sees the kid doing this, and he opens up an eye after he's meditating. He goes, I don't know what the fuck you're doing. As I rolled 2 natural ones.
You're kidding! You're kidding!
So good for president.
Jesus.
Oh.
I was like, the fuck is this?
Jesus.
High five? Yeah, sure, patty cake. Oh, shit.
Where did Runa go? Did you break her?
Runa
Oh,
just
no.
had to leave. She's gone.
Yeah.
Did
I
she
said, I don't want to play this fucking game anymore.
Did she fall out of her chair? What?
Now, Runa is not as old as my wife, but sometimes when my wife laughs really hard, she's got to cross her legs, if you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah.
We've all been there. Don't worry about it.
I think you just broke Runa.
Completely. Well, I don't feel so bad about 14 now.
No,
what
no.
night was it? Do you guys remember what night it was that broke me that I fell out of my chair laughing?
Oh, I remember it happening. It wasn't Wednesday. Hi, baby. And I don't think it was Thursday. I feel like I should know this, but I can't remember.
It could have been a Monday. Carl, thank you. Right on, Carl.
Maybe.
I think instead of number 1.
What did I miss?
Did that buy enough
Oh,
goodwill
you-
for Coke?
Did you seriously miss it?
What, him rolling 2 nat ones?
I thought you
Yeah,
fell
but-
out of the chair or something. I had no idea what happened.
No, I needed to go downstairs.
Oh, did you have a delivery?
Yeah.
And they
Oh,
did they
'cause-
actually show up on time?
I mean, no, but it doesn't really matter.
We thought you failed your bladder save.
That would be me. I'm the one that almost does that every time.
I can only see half of Discord since my owlbear map is up, so I couldn't see Runa, so I really had no idea what happened.
She just all of a sudden got up and... I mean, I didn't see her stand up. I just looked up and saw a chair empty.
Oh.
So,
It's fine. What was the result of said double natural one?
I'm getting
I
ready to
started playing
find out
Patty
now.
Cake.
I guess we won't be coming back here to rest ever again.
What are you talking about? These are nice kids. They like us.
Claps her hand over Koga's mouth. Growls in his ear. Shut up.
Oh my god, that's taking me way too hard.
Like, okay, Runa. That's a lot of things there, Seti.
You're supposed to be in the house too, Koga. Just so you think that's a lot of things? Or did
I
you
mean-
zoom out and look at all the...
I'm just looking at my map where I'm at.
Zoom out and look at how many pentagram, hexagram... I didn't pay attention to what gram they were.
Hexagons.
Is that what they are? I didn't pay attention. I just knew they were shapes.
Yeah.
They're not dice. That's all that matters. The blue ones are basically bases. The pink one is where the leader is.
Corvus, I like that you switched your background to Elmo's, St. Elmo's Fire.
I know, that's me every time.
No, they can't smoke us out if I burn the house down.
That's a fair point.
That's a bad idea.
Koga and Corvus, the dream team.
I mean,
you,
he's
Did you
only
count that
spitting
face
truth.
palm?
you should have saw Kogan and Tobias. We became Airwolf.
Oh, I was there for those. That was amazing.
Down, 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 down.
As a matter of fact, I think I killed another player character with that invention.
That's right, you did.
Actually, I didn't kill her. The ground did.
Pretty sure you still get blamed for that, but
Almost. She did actually survive.
I did try to get her to get into take safety precautions. Because had she just gotten the bag of holding, she would have been fine. She wouldn't have had to make all those ridiculous rolls.
You see or you hear something. Sounds like wood on wood. A twig blights climbing the ladder. And you see the kid get up, look right at Koga, flip him off. Not the kid, but the Anquin. And then he runs over as quietly as you can run through an attic and grabs a lever that is up on a wall that you guys didn't even see and pulls down on it real quick. And you hear from across the street like a banshee scream.
Don't like that.
And then he looks at you and he goes, "So I just had to waste one of our traps? Now you get to go eliminate them so that they don't come back and find out we did that.
Oh,
And I had to
sorry.
waste one of our goats."
Oh shit!
Oh, oh.
Forming gas.
Like, I'll take care of it. Don't worry. And I head up the ladder.
You guys can have a surprise round and then we roll initiative. But you guys can all file out onto the rooftop.
Okay.
And, yeah.
File out onto the rooftop.
In a pleading voice, Norman says, "Please stay on the roof."
Oh shit! Because I was already like gonna jump off on top of the druid.
I was about to do the exact same thing.
I was gonna throw a Molotov rock raccoon.
Hey, I was going to dogpile him.
I was getting ready to jump off and like full
Go
body.
figure. Both
flying
barbarians
tackle.
were getting ready to jump.
Yeah. I was gonna dogpile him.
I like the image of Elora all like, well, no, she's tall now, grabbing Koga's waist.
Like
and
4
the back of
inches.
Runa's shirt.
And we talked about it in chat earlier that 3 inches matter.
It does. It matters a lot. And she got more than 3 inches, so.
But she only has 2 hands, so she can only stop Runa and Koga.
Look, she's not going to try and stop Corvus anyway. Pick your battles. Pick the ones you can win.
Yeah, but if Corvus or the raccoon go down and he fireball and Norman fireballs it, the raccoon will be okay.
That's
won't.
50% survival
The
rate is not
raccoon will
bad.
be fine. Fuck. Okay, these need to come out of my head.
Historically, Corvus has never made a save versus anything flame-based.
They were for whatever reason
Causing you problems?
The feathers they kept the one on this side kept like barely brushing a spot on my thing on my head that was causing major like spasms. Like chill spasms. And it was driving me crazy.
Okay. Let's do this.
I will insist that Norman goes first. Norman, do your shit.
Can I get a 20-foot radius circle, please? I can't figure out how to make a circle.
It's the round one. It's like
My round one says attachment.
It's a round one. You said a 20-foot radius? I'm dying over here. Don't do that. I hate that one.
Well,
that's not a circle.
That's a Lego head.
We get the general idea.
That hurts my face.
Okay, you're good.
Whoa.
Look,
All right. Norman Norman reaches into a pouch and pulls out a handful of, well, not a handful, he pulls out 3 kind of long thorns and he throws them up in the air, and everyone in the circle takes 6 points of piercing damage. Fight growth. Your favorite.
Everyone takes 6 points of damage.
Yes. And for every 5 feet of movement they make, they're going to take more damage.
Okay, so let's see.
I would say at the start of their turn, they make their save to see if they notice it's spiky or not.
They take the damage no matter what?
Well, I turn the ground into sharp, spiky thorns, and they're in it.
Okay. Next. That's Norman's turn.
Oh, well, Runa's not there anymore, so I guess I'll go down. Since he's done that, I'll hop down and go after Twig B25. And that'll be...
Can you jump down 20 feet?
I don't know. I mean, I've got...
Well, you
I've-
can.
You're a
I
monk,
can
you
if
got
want me to
slow
make
fall,
me
don't you?
roll.
Well,
Not
it
yet.
is-
I only got 2 levels in monk.
Okay. I mean, it's the roof of a 2-story building.
Oh, yeah. I was going to rage.
Okay. On your way down or right before? Or
Yeah,
whatever.
on the way down. Yeah,
Okay.
like right before I was going to rage. It's like
Okay.
bonus action rage and then jump down. And then
Okay.
go after that dude.
Makeup bothering you too?
Something's in my eye.
It was your finger. Not that finger. The other
It
hand.
wasn't that one. It was something else.
Do you need me to make an acrobatics check or anything like that?
Please.
Okay. Acrobatics is only a +1. A 16.
Okay, no problem.
And then I'll run over to Twig B25 and
Who took
use
no
my 2
damage?
attacks on him.
What?
14 to hit.
Meets it, beats it, I believe. Nope,
Okay.
it's actually AC 13.
Okay, cool. And then the second one, also reckless attacking. 21 to hit.
Definitely hits.
All right. That's 8 points of damage for the first hit,
Okay.
and another
It's-
8 points of damage for
it's-
16 total.
Boom, you destroyed it.
Let's see. I've got a little bit of movement. I'll go and meet Find B4 over here.
Okay.
And that'll be my end of my turn.
It's my turn.
To meet up with it. Sure.
Right. Runa is going to rage. And she's going to take a running leap and aim herself to fall on the druid. And, like, on top of the druid.
Okay.
She's gonna take a 5-step back, take a running 5-step leap, and attempt to land on the druid.
Give me a ranged attack.
Can I use athletics, or can I use my strength for this attack because I'm raging and
Sure.
screaming at it? That is a natural 20. I will take pictures.
I believe you. You don't have to take pictures. I believe you.
Oh no, I'm celebrating. Because it is a natural 20 with my new blue dice. How would you like me to roll damage?
Well, I need um fall damage would be 2d6 plus your blunt damage. How much is your unarmed?
+7.
+7. Okay. Um So you're gonna do 7, which is max.
Oh, sorry. No, it's 5. I was
Okay.
looking at the plus. So an unarmed strike would be a 27, but yeah. It's 5
Okay.
damage. Or
Okay.
I apologize.
So you're gonna do that 5. It's just 5. Period.
Actually, no, it would be 7 because I get a +2 for my rage damage.
Okay. So
It would be
that's
7.
14 plus 2d6.
I'm going to roll a 2d6.
Yes.
Okay. 14 plus 10, so 24.
24 damage. Where are you at? There you are.
Is that enough to knock him down?
Does it knock him prone?
Considering he got a 2 on his dex save, he's prone.
Does he take extra spike damage?
How much damage did you do? 27 or 24?
27. 24. It was 24 because it was a plus
Okay.
10. To 40.
Is it D6, Dave, or is it just...
It's 2d4.
Go ahead and give me 1d4 spike damage as he went prone.
1. That's okay. Chip away. Chip.
Oh,
chip
just
away.
1 point? Okay.
Yep.
Is that my first attack?
Yes, that is your first attack.
With my and he's prone in front of me?
He's prone in front of you.
I would like to, while he is prone underneath me, I would like to get him in a headlock. So that I have him, like, I want to get him in a headlock, and then...
Okay, give me that grapple check.
Okay, that's also an advantage. Plus, is it athletic? It's athletics.
Yep.
17.
No problem.
So I have him grappled, and then with my bonus action.
This is ridiculous.
With my bonus action, can I just grab his, like, with my other hand, grab his mouth so he can't do any verbal spell components? So, like, I have him, like, I am legitimately octopusing this idiot. I have him fully wrapped, hand over his mouth, so he cannot cast any spells. Please. Please.
You can have a face palm for that.
Yeah.
So you want to... Yeah.
I know it smells. I know he probably smells awful, but I just need him to not do anything for a round. Please. As I am raging, just absolutely.
Your other attack would be covering his mouth.
Okay, cool. I have him locked. I have him under lock and key.
Next.
You had to put something.
I'll go next.
Thank you, Kat.
What did Kat do?
She put it in the out of context quotes. I am literally octopusing this idiot.
I forgot what I was doing, you guys.
Sorry. Oh no, not the cough again.
Okay. I would like to. I'm going to walk up behind the chimney and I'm going to peek around and I would like to Bane the druid. 19 and 17.
What's the save?
16 charisma.
Purple die gave me a nat 16. And that was not for Mr. Druid. Mr. Druid was Glizzy.
What does Glizzy do?
Nat 20, baby.
I'm just going to go ahead and mark it. So.
And who's the other one?
Does it matter?
Was it
19 and 17, I think.
What are they? Are they both needles?
The needle. I'm sorry. Yes.
And what is this? A charisma?
Yeah.
Yep.
Then you would still get him because it's a -4 charisma. So that 16, you still get the needle.
Okay.
And then the other one, I got a 15, but they have a -4 to their charisma. So you get 16 and 19. Or 17 and 19? Are both baned 16 and 19?
Let's do 16 and 19. I know I picked 16.
Okay.
16 and 19 work.
16 and 19 are baned. 16 and 19 baned. Okay. The druid
And
just
then-
nat 20. Don't forget to mark that if you didn't already.
I got you.
Okay. Unless Corby did. What else we got going on, kids?
Don't forget Aragel.
And
Yeah,
Corvus.
I'm waiting on Corvus too.
I'm ready if I can do it.
Go for it.
All right. So Runa knocked that. Did Runa knock that druid prone?
So
I
have
he's
him.
prone and he's octopused. She has his mouth covered. He's in a chokehold. I think she's trying to wrap her legs around to do like a leg lock on him. I don't know, like
Yes. Yeah.
finger 4 death lock. I don't know what's going on down there.
All in favor of Corvus running and jumping on the druid as well? Say aye.
Do not jump on me.
I'm
Do
just
not
kidding.
jump on me.
He's
So,
Corvus aiming for the druid. If he happens to hit you two,
You're raging. It's fine.
yeah, you're raging.
No,
I'd
I'm
rather
going.
not
Laura,
have this fat ass landing on me.
and Laura
Wow.
will take care of him later.
That's canon.
that'll be the
Corvus
next
has
one
a
to get
fat
paid.
ass. That's canon.
Nice.
Big
Ow.
by the ocean, yeah.
So I am going to throw my spear at. We'll just say
At Runa?
B23.
Okay.
And let's see, that's going to be a. Do I get advantage for having the high ground? Well, I have surprise ground, so I have it anyways, right?
Yes. You are not.
Dude,
you
I
are
got-
not Ann Quinn. You don't
I
have the
got
high
two
ground.
14. I got two 14s plus 7, so that's 21.
Only one of them hits.
All right. Like, I'm up in the spear, so I'm gonna throw it two-handed just for an extra. No, I'm just kidding.
I am throwing the spear two-handed.
All right, that's gonna be 8 points of piercing damage against him, and then I'm just gonna shoot him with my crossbow for the other part of the attack. That is another 21.
Okay.
That
And
one
this
does
is
a
to who? 23?
23.
Okay.
And let's see.
Oh, that's a
crossbow.
twig? Okay. I know how. Your crossbow's getting ready to kill him. I know that.
That's going to be a total of 6 points of damage from the
Yep.
crossbow.
Boom. You killed the twig.
Woo. Ooh.
Them off
Yeah,
the
and then I will use my movement to jump at Runa. No, I'm just kidding. She's good. She's good. Look, I already know enough. I'm not going to chase Runa to try and fight next to her. She's just going to run away the next turn anyways. So I'm going to stay up here and try and guard Norman.
landing.
But I'm good. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. Aragel fires at Vine B1. With your crossbow. That's a dirty 20 with the crossbow. Oh, vines don't take poison damage, do they? Nope.
They don't.
They don't take the poison damage. Aragel, what were you thinking, dude? Okay, so
I knew I should have went with my gut instinct and pushed him off.
wow.
I was thinking about it. I mean, it's kind of slippery up here. He stepped on a loose shingle.
Yeah, you're gonna step on a loose shingle. I'm getting his sneak attack damage.
We've discovered what Aragel is.
He just did. He just did 24 points of damage to that vine.
In front of Koga or in front of the other guy?
Vine B1, 24 points of damage, and that was not enough to kill it.
Good to know. Hit it again.
He missed with his second shot.
You suck.
Right. That's everybody, right?
You think so? You
Okay.
wanna-
Everybody roll initiative. Don't say it out loud.
Lovely. That is lovely.
There we go. Okay. Everybody else. Okay. There we go. What's your initiative bonus?
Mm.
I'm looking it up now. Runa, what'd you get?
18.
That's what you had last time.
Yep.
Norman?
5.
That
I'm
sucks.
not going to get to do what I wanted to do.
A shield.
12.
That's what she had last time. Koga.
A 7.
Not what you had last time. Corveus.
3.
Not what you had
Jesus.
last time. Alara.
Great.
12.
We're gonna have another one of Runa goes first, then all the enemies, then everybody else.
I know. What the hell?
Guys, I have a +2 to my initiative. Please roll higher.
I'm a +1.
Please roll higher.
I tried.
Again.
Oh, people. It's
My dice are
exactly
punishing
what you
me.
said. I mean, exactly what you said. Because Aragel also rolled an 18. Well, he got an 18, but you bump him down to a 17. And the bad guys all got 13s.
It's literally gonna be me and Aragel, and then all the baddies, and then
Yeah.
yeah.
Because Alara and Ashiel both got in 12. Ashiel actually gets bumped down to an 11. Why? Because she's a Shield. I know, it doesn't feel fair. It'll be alright.
It's fine.
So, Runa, you get to go first. What are you doing? You have your legs you're trying to wrap your legs around him. You have him in a chokehold almost. You have your hand over his mouth, which, by the way, he is licking your hand. He is licking and trying to chew on it, and if this was Aqua, I would make you roll because you would hate having your hand licked by this disgusting thing.
But it's Runa, so and honestly, Aqua's used to random weirdos licking her hand.
Never done that.
That's some fucking lore that I did not know. Why do you have random weirdos licking your hand?
Not actually random weirdos, it's just my friend.
Why are your friends licking your hand?
Because I have a tendency to smack my hand over friends' mouths. And in reaction, they lick my hand.
Okay.
Where did that mad cackle come from?
The what?
The mad cackle.
Did anyone else hear that? Like a slip out?
Remember how earlier she got excited because I let her do that spell with the raven's feather?
That's
where that cackle came from.
I will look at the out of context in a second. Seti, am I in any position to attempt to start wrenching this guy's head off his shoulders? As I'm just in blind rage mode.
I mean, he didn't coin the phrase, but you can certainly try.
I'm gonna just grab, like, fully, not just hand over the mouth, grab his face, and just, with a twisting motion, attempt to just rip his head off. What do you want me to roll?
I think that should be basically like another grapple check.
Okay. Because I'm raging, it's at advantage. Come on, you two. It's a grapple. That is an 18. As I just start wrenching the shit out of his neck.
Okay. Go ahead and do your damage as you're trying to
Unarmed
at the very least, you're trying to break his neck.
Yeah. Unarmed strike? Or...
Unarmed
How do you
strike,
want me
but
to-
you get to add your strength bonus.
So it's a 5... Do I just do a 5 plus 4?
Yes. But don't
So
forget
9.
your rage bonus.
9 plus 2 is 11.
Okay. Not bad for trying to break somebody's neck and rip their head off.
Yep.
Think if you would have... So, it would have been 11 plus... It would have been almost 22 if you would have nat 20'd.
Yeah. Can that be... So I get 2 attacks. Can I try again?
You sure can.
Still
At
raging.
advantage.
Slightly better. That is a 19.
Okay.
Same thing. 11. Because if it's my
Yeah.
unarmed plus my bonus plus 2. So 11 points of damage as well.
Okay.
And I'm just wrenching at this point. I am working to rip this asshole's head off.
He will not be able to get out, and
Okay.
you know that next turn you're going to be able to do it.
Cool.
I mean, you felt it give a little bit. You definitely have loosened his neck. You know, you definitely loosened the jar of pickles.
I've probably internally decapitated him. Now I just need to finish him off.
Yeah, he's not dead from it, but yeah. Okay, Aragel, shooting that vine again. What was that plus again to you? Okay, thankfully both of them hit. So
I would also say this is another blind rage where you guys don't see the normal guardians out. This is another one of the blind rages.
he did another 26 to that vine, and this time he destroyed it. And with his second shot, he'll shoot the twig. Does that hit the twig? That hits the twig, but it only does... Come here. You see the twig turn into a blackened pile of ash because the twigs can be poisoned. And he takes out that one. Now it is their turn. The druid... Oh, you know what he can do. You know what he can do, right?
Who?
That druid.
Even internally decapitated.
I'm going to roll to see if he can. No, he cannot. You feel him trying to shape change.
It's an instinctive, every muscle wrenching on him tightens. and I will waste a reaction on that.
Okay. I'll let you finish him too if you want to rip his head off. But it'll be on your turn. You actually rip his head off. Okay.
Yeah.
Needle. Okay.
Did that twig take damage when it moved?
Oh yeah, I forgot.
They all need to take DC 16 wisdom saves.
No, the twig did not. So the twig crumbles into the twigs himself because he'd already taken 6. So he took how much more?
2d8 for every 5 foot of movement, and it's difficult terrain.
The vine on Koga.
Bizarre.
Koga does 11 hit you?
Oh, it does not.
Both of his rolls were 11s. So he misses you.
Yay, I missed him too.
Runa, did you reckless, but you are prone, so
I didn't reckless because I had advantage because I already had him grappled.
But you're prone also? So
That's up to you.
Range is a disadvantage?
Yes.
Okay. Needles don't know that, do they? Do needles know that it would be a disadvantage? Fuck no, they don't know that. They're stupid. They just know that you have the druid, so they must attack you.
Yep.
Okay, 19.
19 to hit?
No, does 14 hit you, Runa?
No.
Number 16. Does 16 hit you?
No.
Number 17. Does a 17 hit you?
No.
And number 18. I assume a 7 does not hit you.
No.
Okay. Ilara, you're up.
I am going to throw a Toll the Dead at the druid. Because...
Even though he's about to die?
He's about to die.
Oh, you know what?
You
I'm
see
sorry.
that your girlfriend is getting ready to rip his head off.
That's right. I said both things wrong. It's supposed to be a Sacred Flame at 19, the needle.
Okay, that hits.
Make sure I get the right one. 6.
What number is that again?
Needle 19.
That's baned, right?
Correct.
He would have failed no matter what. So he now has, that's 6 more points of damage, so that's 12 points of damage to him. 12 to number, you said 16?
19, the one behind the druid.
Same thing. Okay, 19.
The one closest.
That's the one. It's perfect.
Okay. Okay.
Protecting her.
No, I got you. 12 to 19. Okay. Is that your turn?
That's it.
Ashiel, you're up. Koga's on deck.
All right.
Fireball. All right. She's going to run and jump, fly down here and do the help action for Mom.
Aww.
Not that Mom really needs it at this point, but appreciate it.
It actually might give disadvantages. The raccoon lands next to you and goes, Mom.
I'm in blind rage mode at this point. Does not matter.
Koga, you're up.
It's called a
All
double
right,
band
so
beer.
I'm going to use my first attack, and I'm going to grab the vine because he's like this mesh of like vines and shit,
Yeah.
right? I grab him with the first attack, and I'm going to use him like a whip, and I'm going to beat the shit out of Needle 18 with him.
Nice.
If that's something I can do.
Give me a grapple to grab onto the vine.
I'm going to be using one of my inspirations for that attack, and I will be reckless attacking.
Okay.
That inspiration adds a D4, right?
I thought it was
Inspiration's a D8.
D8. Well, let me grab a D8 then.
I give D8s.
Alrighty, let's see. That goes to 21 plus 6 gives 27 to hit.
Yes, you grabbed him, and if you don't mind me flavoring it, you grab him and kind of spin around, spinning him around, nailing him. I'm even going to give you an
Nice.
extra 5 feet as he like goes out. The vine's kind of stretchy, and it.
All right, awesome. Is that just the first attack, or do I get to do my second attack and then my unarmed attack?
Are you still spinning him, or do you let go of him? Is it like a sling?
Let's spin him again for the second attack, and see how that works out, and just kind
Okay.
of whip him around.
I need you to that first one. Why don't you give me how much? What'd you get then? A 21,
It was a 27 total.
27. Why don't
Yeah.
you give me a D12?
Fine. The D12 I rolled a 5. Do you want me to add my rage bonus and strength?
Yes.
Then in that case, it is 4, 9 total.
9 times 5 is 45. You know what? I'm giving you that he hit the tree. The angle that you're going, yeah, he hit the fucking tree.
Nice.
Basically flying 45 feet, that would be D6 per 10. That's 4d6 damage plus your strength plus unarmed.
Right.
Give me that damage against this needle.
Kid
No,
you
he-
not, the dice I rolled go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 as I rolled them.
Jeez.
Okay, so that's 5 plus 4, that's 9, 13, 16, 18, 19 damage.
19 damage.
Excuse me, sorry.
He flies through the air with the greatest of ease, bypassing all the needles and thorns on the ground and the spikes and everything, hits the tree and crumbles into a pile of needle, like needles and branches.
Nice.
Because he had exactly 18 hit points and you did 19 damage.
Nice. That's awesome.
Um,
And do I still have my bonus action, or did that take up all my actions? And
that
my
was
bonus
just that
action?
first spin. Are you still going to spin Vine around? Are you going to release
Oh.
him to throw him also, or because
Yeah,
that was just your first attack.
Oh
hitting
shit!
him with
Okay,
the
so
vine. You're still
so I've
holding
still
on to
got-
vine.
I've still got vine. Then in that case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw vine, skip him like a rock onto the ground and into B16 with my second attack, and I'm going to use my last inspiration to do that too.
Give me a ranged attack.
Okay. It's a lot of fours. Okay, let's see.
For a ranged attack? A D20
Well, I was
ranged?
attacking a D20 range. I said I used my inspiration on it.
Oh, okay.
I used my last inspiration, and I was rolling recklessly.
Oh, okay.
So and it was all fours.
Reckless is only for melee.
Okay, well then I will just add away. It's a 4.
Reroll, because you were
All right.
reckless.
All right.
And you couldn't be reckless. You were being reckless
It's
and
still-
you couldn't.
It is still a 4,
Go figure.
Jesus. Go figure.
but when you ask for range, do you want me to add my dex or my strength into that?
Dex.
Dex. Okay, so that's +1, so that's 5 plus 4 is 9. Do you want me to add my proficiency bonus?
Are you proficient with the sling?
I'm proficient with a heavy crossbow, and I think I can also use slings as well as a barbarian.
Simple weapons?
Yeah.
Yeah, add your proficiency.
Okay, well then in that case, what would I say that was? It's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
It doesn't hit 16 because 17 was in front of him, so it's going to hit 17 instead.
Okay.
It only takes 6. The vine takes, because you were skipping it, it's going to be, whoa.
It's gonna shrink him. That's crazy.
You're gonna shrink him. Perfect.
5.
Koga, you're so
skip,
powerful.
10. It's going to take 2 vine attacks, Mr. Norman. 2 spike attacks.
10 feet of...
Is 4 and 3.
4 and 3 is 7. You hadn't done any damage to that guy yet either. Okay, 7.
No.
And he hits him. It's only 10 feet, so that's a D6 that they both have to take, plus your strength and your rage. So D6 plus strength plus rage.
Let's see. That's 8.
Okay.
As I can't quit rolling 4s for some reason.
And 15 damage to B17 destroys it. Okay. You still have your bonus.
I'm just gonna run up in people's elbow.
You know you
Just
got to
jump
take
right on top
damage.
of them.
You got to roll wisdom and take damage, right? As you
That'll be
run through
fine.
Spikes. Okay.
That'll be fine.
It's
I'll
10,
just-
10 feet of damage. Norman.
What's that?
10 more feet of damage to Koga.
Oh. To Koga?
Yep.
Koga, DC 16 wisdom save.
DC 16. I'll miss it by 1.
2 of them as 4, and that is 4. 8 piercing.
All
So-
the 4s for Koga.
Yep.
That's all right.
And you
Add
only
to
take
4.
half of that. Yeah.
And I just run up and I just people's elbow, just bam, right down on top of him.
Okay. Again,
That's a 14 to hit.
That hits him. Unarmed damage and your rage and your strength. Which
Another
I think
8
is
as I roll
more,
another
yeah.
4. And that's it. That's it for Koga.
Okay, Norman, you were up.
All right. Norman just kind of slowly shakes his head. This is never going to work with barbarians. Drop the spike growth, and I cast Conjure Animals.
Fireball.
No. I'm just going to keep this a little easier. Norman holds his hands up in the air and then just kind of brings his hands down towards the 2 needlers that are left there. And you guys hear a very loud, shrill bird cry as 2 giant eagles swoop down and try and grab both of the needlers. So the first one is +5. 17?
That hits.
Alright, so it takes... I'll just use the Gennaro damage. 10 slashing damage.
Pick a number, 19 or 16.
16.
You said how much?
10.
Okay.
And
then number 19?
Yes. Does an 11 hit?
No, it does not.
Okay, so it misses with the beak, but it is grappling 19. And 16 does a 15 hit.
Yes.
Okay, 15 hits with a talon, which is 10 slashing.
Okay, 16 is destroyed.
Okay. Now my question, since that one got a hold of 19, can it use any of its move to start flying?
Is this like a quasi eagle, or is this like
It's a real eagle, but it looks like a fairy eagle. If that makes sense.
Where did it come from?
Conjure Animals.
But you basically created it. You didn't call it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
But it's a real physical being.
Okay.
That's what I'm getting at. Yeah.
No. Okay.
It's
Cool.
not like spirit or anything.
It can start lifting it up off the ground to fly away.
Okay. It has 80 feet to fly. I'll assume it used at least 30 to get to it.
Okay. Corveus, you are up as the needle is being lifted up into the sky. It's basically at eye level right now.
All right. So I will summon my spear back from the ground up to my hand. I'm going to throw my spear at the needle.
Okay.
13 to hit.
That hits.
All right. That's going to be a whopping 6 piercing.
It had 2 hit points left.
All right. And
What?
Koga's over there.
Yeah, Koga is still. Koga just landed on top of the vine. It's weird looking. It is weird looking. It
And
like
then Runa's
squished
resting
it.
around.
Yeah,
I'm
they're
about
both.
to-
They're both. The barbarians are down there doing fucking WWE shit.
That's awesome.
I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt at 7th level. No, I'm just kidding.
Fireball right between them.
I'm gonna attempt to steal Runa's kill and shoot that guy with my crossbow.
Runa's standing in front of it compared to you.
It's just a
You
disadvantage.
better thread the fucking needle.
Fuck you. If you shoot me in the back, I will kill you.
So on the high die, I got a 21. On the low die, I got an 18.
Yeah, you hit the druid.
For 6 points of piercing damage.
You didn't kill him.
Nice. Now he has to make a save versus poison. Look at her face.
I will kill you. I will come up that ladder and rip you to pieces.
All I did is give you like handle to hold on to so you can make a popsicle stick out of his head.
What is it? Save versus what?
I was kidding. There's no poison on my crossbow.
I was gonna say
just
I
wanted
rolled
to
a
see-
nat
He just
16.
wanted to see. He just wanted to see what my face was gonna do.
Oh.
Yep, it did exactly what I thought.
Can I get a replay? What did it do? I need a
I
replay.
glared at it.
Is
No,
that
I'm not
all?
gonna replay.
That wasn't
the
Bill.
look of-
That
the
was
look
not
of-
Bill.
No, it wasn't Bill.
That's Penelope.
Why
It
is
looked like a
Penelope?
raccoon.
Why did Penelope flash us? She like ran. Why are you streaking, Penelope?
He wants the cheese I have over here. Quit. Crazy.
It looked like a raccoon walked in front of the
It
camera.
did.
Look, I have my own. Okay, you don't get the only one.
I'm the only
Alright.
flame retardant raccoon.
I have not tested it. I don't know for sure.
Please don't test that. Please don't test that. Please don't test that on your hands. Please
You
don't
can have a
test whether or
face. You
not
can have a
you
face
test
palm. You can get the face palm.
I have my own, you guys.
Runa, finish him.
It,
Natural one.
no,
Double nat one.
it's a 19.
Yeah,
Total.
you hear it rip, and you're. You describe to me what happens.
So I think she feels the full pop, like, because it was right there anyway, and I think she's still in such a blind rage that she hears the pop and just full on completely separates head from shoulders, and drops it, and is immediately
The way you're pulling, though, you'd actually separate upper jaw from lower jaw.
So I have hand on mouth, and I'm twisting because I have hands on shoulder.
Okay, well, see, I was seeing you do this.
No,
You're like this. Okay.
Yeah, I have arm wrapped all the way around and have face here, and am literally, I have firm grip on face and chin, and I'm literally like tearing head off.
Okay.
And immediately zone in on the vine.
You know why you can't see the vine? Your face is absolutely covered. I mean, it's up your nose. It's in your mouth. It is. You can't see out of your eyes right now. You had to shut them real quick. And I mean, when you tried to open them, the blood is just dripping down in front of your face to where you can't see anything right now. And his neck is spewing forth into you.
Well, I didn't hold it. It was literally
You let
rip
go.
apart
Okay.
and chuck.
Okay.
So I'm probably streaked with
Oh
blood,
yeah,
but
you
it's
are
not
totally and completely
swollen.
covered. And flame retardant raccoon is not blood retardant.
I probably don't even see her.
No, you
'Cause I-
probably
I-
think it's part of the body.
Yeah,
She's not blood
I
retardant, but
wipe
she revels in it.
blood from my
She
face,
starts doing a blood dance.
and immediately I'm at Koga's shoulder with sword drawn for my second attack.
Okay.
17,
That hits.
and I've got it two-hand at this point.
Okay.
So I do a D10. 7 points of slashing and 1 point of necrotic to it.
So 7 plus 1.
Yes. Plus 2, so 10 points total.
There's somehow this vine is staying alive.
So that was two-handed. Yank the dagger from sheath and do one final stab.
If you don't kill it, Aragel's going to. I'll take that kill just to aggravate you.
19 to hit it.
Yep.
D4. Seven points of piercing damage.
You kill it.
And I almost stagger for a second when it drops, looking around, seeing if there's any other enemies at that point.
Koga, she dripped blood all over you too. I mean, she bathed in that druid's blood.
That was badass.
For a second, she doesn't seem to, your words don't seem to register to her. And it takes her a full, count to 10 before, she starts to really fully come back to herself again.
In fact,
That's
because
right.
of that, as you're standing there, Aragel looks over to Laura and goes, "You better get your girl under control. Get your girl under control."
I got it. Thanks. I'm gonna turn around and walk off.
It wasn't so much like glaring at Koga like she was gonna kill him. It was heaving breaths, just trying to find somewhere for that pent up energy and rage to go. Truthfully.
I just kind of lean up against the wagon that we're there with, put my arms back on it. It's like, all right, boss lady, what's next?
I will slowly make my way over to Runa. Look at Aragel over my shoulder.
The red kind of fades from her eyes, as the rage drops after a second.
Pull out a cloth and start wiping her face.
Aragel walks up to Corveus and Norman. Them bitches gonna get one of you guys killed. Not me, because I'm gonna stay the fuck away. But they're gonna get one of you killed.
I'm a cleric. It'll be okay.
He's up on the rooftop. He didn't say it loud enough for you two to hear. He's dumb, but he ain't stupid.
I'm not passing up this opportunity. And I'm calling one of the eagles down.
I'm gonna once
To
I've
you or
kinda
to the body?
To the ground.
Okay.
And I start
I'm gonna look at
scurrying
the.
up.
I want to search the druid body.
Okay. And what are you doing, Norman?
When the eagle lands, I'm gonna hop on its back, look at the rest of the group, and say, "I'll let you know if any more are coming," and hop up it and give them a giddy up and take a ride on an eagle.
Okay.
And do a
Okay.
circle.
How big of a swoop are you gonna do, Norman? How big of a sweep?
Please fly
It's
high.
more so just doing like up, you know,
Okay.
mainly up. We know that one's there. If no one's running out of that one, or I don't see anyone like over here
Uh-huh.
for just a minute, then I'm coming right back down because I'm scared to freaking death to be this high.
That I believe. Give me an animal handling just to make sure you're like flying this thing right and not being dumb and falling off.
How about a 10?
Okay, you're fine. You conjured it. You're okay. Runa, what are you doing with your girlfriend wiping your face off and
I probably push her away. I'll clean up in a minute. I want to get us off main road for a second. But I wanted to search the druid.
okay, give me a investigation.
Ooh, very nice. 22.
Nice. With that 22, he got 4 for 18. You're gonna get 5 searches with that 22. So give me 5 D100s. As you're rolling those, I'm gonna go pee.
I'll keep them. I get 5.
Okay.
Ready for me?
Yes, ma'am.
28.
28 is a wax sealed jar full of biting beetles. Basically like a hand grenade.
Okay. 95.
His boots are made of animal hide. You're not really sure what type of animal, but they have claw tips.
Could I assume they might help with climbing?
Yes, you can easily assume that. They might even be magical.
Okay. 62.
Keep these numbers too, if you would,
Okay.
so that when we look it up. Needle and thread kit made from fish bones.
Okay. Hang on. I'm trying to track numbers as well as...
Understand.
10.
A very moldy journal written in druidic. It'd be nice if you had a druid with you.
And 11.
Wouldn't you agree, Norman?
I would.
A small child's doll, missing its eyes and limbs.
Okay.
You can tell it's been used in some type of a ritual.
Okay.
Corveus.
Mm-hmm.
As we wrap up for the night, what are you and your bloody raccoon doing?
All right. So, I am. Let me look at my spells real quick.
Okay, as you're thinking about that, Koga, what are you doing? You're muted.
So, anyways, probably feel a little sheepish that I caused all this, and working up an apology to the kids in the house, if they indeed let me back on the roof, even, and help clean up out here and get like any remnants of the battle out of here.
Okay. You do see that there's kids looking outside the windows and stuff at you, and once they see that you're starting to clean up, they all start disappearing from the windows. Not
Okay.
just kids, but you do see people, at the windows and everything. So
Do we have to keep Aragel around?
We can't kill him if that's what you're asking.
But can the ground kill him?
We should keep Aragel for right now.
we need him alive.
Above
Okay.
table.
Leave him alone then.
In Alara's player's
Whenever-
opinion, we need him alive.
Whenever Norman gets back, Runa will kind of give him a signal to decompose the body. As we kind of clean up and head back towards the roof.
do you think John meant to try to cover his camera?
I don't think so.
I
I think it was
wondering the
rough.
same thing.
I think it was a rush. I think it's his headphones.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's his headphones. Or something to that extent.
I was wondering if you were trying to cover the camera or not. No?
No, I was just letting the other one in. He's ready for bed finally.
Gotcha. Yeah. Corveus, do you want to go, or you want me to go to Norman?
You're good. I'm just gonna be like I'll climb down, gather up the couple of crossbow bolts that I used, and help clean up the mess.
Yeah, Corveus sits his ass down on the roof and does not climb down there to help at all.
Awesome.
Just to add to that little bit of tension there for you. Norman?
Yes, sir.
You circle around. You do see how not that far away from you, where the pink one, the pink, it's a six-sided. Anyway, yeah, the hexagon, the pink one.
Mm-hmm.
You do see over there how there is definitely a treant. And you don't see the druids, but you do see lots of twigs, and you see some weird ones that look like flowers.
Okay.
And the rooftops have a bunch of the needles on top of them.
Ah, okay. They have artillery.
Yes.
Well, I will land, and then the one eagle, I will have had him drop that need.
Oh, to the north of you, I'm sorry, up here by the blue one, to the north of you, you see a crap ton of vines and needles, like in the streets. I mean, only a couple blocks up from you guys, too.
Yeah.
But it's like they're not even looking at you, towards your guys' direction. They're looking the opposite direction, as if that is the edge of the druid territory going that direction.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. Well, I will share all that with the group. I don't know if we've overstayed our welcome here or not. Should we find another house to try and hide out in, or should we try and stay here?
I think we'll find safety here.
Or
Is it
do we want to
close
move
to-
on to...
Sorry. Is it getting close to nightfall? As we've been...
It is.
Bouncing
It is
around.
definitely close to dinner time.
Okay. Why don't we... The guys here have said we can use this as a waypoint. We'll stay up in the attic. We should... Does everybody have rations
Yeah.
to eat for the night? Why don't we stay here? And we can regroup and take a long rest, be able to stay here. That way we don't lose ground anymore. Because we really don't want to lose any more ground. We're here. We can dig in for a little bit. Get some rest. Reset. And go full force in the morning.
Sounds like a good plan.
Okay. As we wrap up for the night, it is 9:49. Carl's already yawned a couple times. He's East Coast. I mean, several of you are East Coast. Alara, as you guys kind of bed down, you get upstairs again. You talk to some of the people in the house. They're a little more willing to let you meet. You can't help but think about Simon by himself again.
Yeah.
And how you really, really want to be able to send him a message somehow.
Well, I was gonna say, actually, before we go to bed. Where is it? There it is. Yes. I thought Alora had it.
Sending.
Yes.
Couldn't move the microphone with your head?
No. It was stuck.
I do the same thing with mine, though. I'll be like,
When I get super tired, I lean on it too. It's in a different spot because I'm used to it being the base being slightly closer. I readjusted my desk, and so it's further away, and so it takes a little bit more of an effort in a different direction than I'm used to. So.
What do you say, ma'am?
I'm counting. Hold, please. Okay. I'm just gonna sit, and I'm actually gonna like kind of be off to myself a little bit. I know it's a small room, but like I'm gonna sit, off to the side. And I'm gonna kind of just roll my shoulders. I'm gonna picture his sweet little face, and I'm gonna say, "Hey, it's Mommy. Mom and I are gonna be gone for a little while, but we're coming back soon. We love you. You okay?"
A little time like last little time? Or little time like little time? I love you. Miss you.
I'm gonna look around. Or do we look like we're literally about to bed down and be done?
Yeah.
Like we're all settling in?
We're settled.
All right. I'm gonna send another one at 4th level.
Okay.
It shouldn't be as long as last time. We'll see you soon. Be good.
I could. Arabelle, Casimir say we fish. I'm gonna teach 'em how to push frog eyes out. Love you.
You have no idea how much Runa wishes she could do that.
And with that, the menagerie that they are, the wild, wild kingdom, the zoo, thanks you for being here tonight and bids you all in Twitch land and VOD world a fond farewell.
Good night, guys.
We'll see you guys next week.
See you next week.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye, guys.